How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse sing on it.
Bang! Hot dog!
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Let's pick up the tempo and bring it on home. Come along and ride this train. Come along and ride this train. Across country America. Come along and ride this train. Granddaddy Bull Train Ballad, Wabash Cannonball, the great land that goes to the wide Pacific shore, from between the Blue Mountains to Southville, Baltimore, the mighty tall and handsome mansions quite well known by all. It's a combination called the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar. Along the woodside, by the hills, and by the shore. The mighty voice of the engine here, the lonesome rowboats call. The coward hood of victory on the Wabash Cannonball. She pulled into Birmingham on cold December day. She pulled into the station, all the people say. There's a gal from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She come down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Our eastern states are dinosaur, the western folks all say. From Maine to St. Louis and Chicago by the way. In the hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall. No chances can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Is the Addie Claxton man's name forever stand and be remembered all throughout the courts of Alabama. His earthly race is over as the curtain on him falls. What came to the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball? Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as you glide along the woodside by the hills and by the shore. With a mighty rush of the engine here, the lonesome rowboats call. The coward head of victory on the Wabash Cannonball. Woo! Thank you kindly, thank you kindly.
All right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest today is a longtime resident of Victory Gardens, New Jersey, a singer, an artist, and a writer, DeJulio. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you kindly. Saw you this past September 17th down at Ayers Canoe Farm Festival in Denville, New Jersey. I was on earlier, and you and another guy were coming on, and I had to leave because I had a ride arranged. But we finally meet. Of course, we had a couple of phone conversations beforehand. These two go way back to the Carter family and even before that. There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's the bright and the sunny side too. It will brighten up your way, it will brighten up your day if you keep on the sunny side of the life. side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will brighten up your day, it will brighten up your way if you keep on the sunny side of life. If I was on a foggy mountain top, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail around this whole wide world to the boy I love the best. If I had listened what Mama said, I would not be so blue. I would not spend my life away pining just for you. You cause me to weep, you cause me to mourn, you cause me leave my home. That lonesome pining for you, I'm on my way back home. If you see that other girl, it's something you can tell her. She need not fool her life away, trying to steal my feller. If you see me coming, put on your navy blues. That long gray coat you're about to lose don't do a thing for you. If I was on a foggy mountaintop, I'd sail away to the west. I'd sail around this whole wide world to the boy I love the best. I'd sail around this whole wide world to the boy I love the best. Thank you kindly. I learned that many, many years ago from a recording that Mother Maybelle Carter did. Her voice range and mine are about the same.
Could you tell us maybe a little bit about what you did when you were out west?
What?
Could you tell us maybe a little bit about what you did when you were out west?
Well, I have done a lot of things, ridden horses, painted signs professionally, played guitar. I came back in 66. But I also, I did a lot of fairs and festivals and things like that. But I've been back here since 66 and up in Victory Gardens since 69. Not bad for an old gal, 75, still going strong. Me and my two sons, a little house up on a dead-end street bought paid for.
By your sign painting. By your sign painting.
I got out of the business a long time ago. I'm self-taught and earned a living for a lot of years, but I got out of it in the mid-90s. I went on, something happened to me back in the late 80s, and then I went on disability in 93. And I got out of the business a long time ago. I do work for myself. That's my own work. I has been around since the early 80s. Had to change the area code from 201 to 973. That Sign Country American Trains is my work that's been around for a lot of years. But I'm also a fine artist. I do teddies. It's called Teddies, etc. Teddies doing human things. And also still life. I work in colored pencil and currently exhibits at Montville Public Library. And it's coming back for the second year at Morris County Library in April of next year. So you all go down and see Teddies, etc. on the second floor gallery. Morris County Library. Second year back for it.
Very good.
I'm self-taught, although my alma mater is Empire State College, SUNY. I finished up in the CDL Center for Distant Learning in 86. But
what did you study at SUNY?
I finished up and I got my Bachelor of Professional Studies in Psychology, Sociology. Previously to that, I had 3 years in as a Spanish major and an English minor. But I finished up and did it while earning a living and raising 2 sons.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been through a lot, but you just got to keep on going. That's all you can do. 1903, there was a train wreck down in Virginia. A song was written called Wreck of the Old 97. They gave him his oars in Monroe, Virginia, saying, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38, it's the old 97. You must get her in the Spencer on time. Then he turned and he said to his black and greasy fireman, shovel on a little more coal. And when we cross that White Oak Mountain, watch old 97 roll. It's a mighty long road from Lynchburg to Danville, and a line with a 3-mile grade. It was on that grade that he lost his air brakes. See what a jump he made. It was going down the grade doing 90 miles an hour when his whistle blew into a scream. He was found in the cab with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. And a telegram came to Washington Station, and this is how it read. The brave engineer of old 97 is laying in old Danville dead. Gather round your ladies and take this warning. Listen to what I say. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return. He may leave you and never return. Thank you kindly. This is an old Western ballad. It originated over in England. Cowboy's Lament. Streets of Laredo, Calles de Laredo. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen. Wrapped in white linen and cold as the clay. Well, I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly walked by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. Well, I'm shot in the breast and I'm a-dying today. Oh, beat the drum slowly and play the fife slowly. Play the death march as they carry me along. Put bunches of roses all over my coffin. Roses to deaden the clouds as they fall. Well, I was once in the saddle, I used to go dashing. Was once in the saddle, I used to go gambling. First down to Rosie's and then to the carbines. Well, I'm shot in the breast and I'm a-dying today. Oh, beat the drum slowly and play the fife slowly. Play the death march as they carry me along. Pour bunches of roses all over my coffin. Roses to deaden the clouds as they fall. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen. Wrapped in white linen and cold as the clay. Thank you.
We should let folks know how they can get in touch with you in case they want to hire you to come play at their library or their nursing home or wherever you
973-361-2398. You'll get my message mailbox and I'll call you back. Also, P.O. Box 607, Dover, New Jersey 07802. DeJulio. All around the water tank, waiting for a train, 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. Well, I walked up to a brakeman to give him a line of talk. He said, if you've got money, see that you don't walk. Well, I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I shoot. Get off, you're a little bum. And he slammed the boxcar door. He put me off in Texas, a state I dearly love, with the wide open spaces all around. You know the stars up above, well, nobody seems to want me, but lend me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, going back to Dixieland. My pockets are empty, and my heart is full of pain. I'm 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for a train. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is another oldie.
What kind of writing do you do?
Writing poetry and short stories. A little bit. I do other people's work besides editing. Manuscript work. Tear it apart. Tell me, oh, these are all your mistakes of doing it over. There's a tavern in the town where my true love sits him down. And this is why the weeping willow tree, and may the world go on with thee. Fare thee well, for I must leave thee. Do not let the parting grieve thee. Remember that the best of friends was part must part. Adieu, kind friends, adieu, adieu, yes, adieu. I can no longer stay with you. So I'll hang my heart on the weeping willow tree, and may the world go on with thee. Further well, for I must leave thee. Do not let the parting grieve thee. Remember that the best of friends was part must part. Adieu, mon ami, adieu, adieu, oui, adieu. I can no longer stay with you. So I'll hang my heart on the weeping willow tree, and may the world go on with thee. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Most of my music is not in public domain, and we don't want to be caught paying royalties out. Ralph, you said something to me on the phone. Apparently Frank has given you my promo packet, and then there's my repertoire sheet. You mentioned something about Crawdad. Well, you know, that was on the old Mayberry RFD Andy Griffith show a long, long time ago. Andy used to play. I used to play that old Martin D28. Well, this is a D28, but it's not a Martin. Just as good as a Martin, though. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll get down that crawdad hole, honey, babe, in mine. 1 foot up, 1 foot down, honey. 1 foot up, 1 foot down, babe. 1 foot up, 1 foot down. You're gonna go walking along, honey, baby mine. What you gonna do when the well runs dry, honey? What you gonna do when my well runs dry, babe? What you gonna do when my well runs dry? You're gonna sit right down and cry, honey, baby mine. You can lie and I'll get a pole, honey. You can lie and I'll get a pole, babe. You can lie and I'll get a pole. We'll get out of that crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. Honey, baby mine. I thank you kindly.
I understand your guitar has a name.
Senor Echo.
How did he get the name?
Well, it's an Echo, EKO. And this isn't Girls Week, so it's Senor. Está bien. And all that stuff. Well, I'm coming back to Eric's Canoe next year. I'll be the 5th year going for that one. And it's been a lot of fun. 06, 09. Oh, the first year was a real winter. We worked under a tarp. Me and another group called the Congregation. We worked under a tarp. And then in 09 and 010, we worked out of a garage. And this year it was really great because we had that beautiful stage to work on. Wasn't that a great stage?
Yes,
Ralph?
it was.
Yeah, well, thanks
Beautiful
to the Morris
stage.
County Park Commission, they let Ayers Canoe have it. And that was a great stage. And did you get rained at? Was there rain when you, not when you came on, but while you were playing? Did it start to rain? Because when I left, it started to drizzle. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice, no.
Well, last year the weather was really terrific. In 09 it was rain, and then it was clear, and then it was rain, and I had a tarp over the roof in that garage. I don't care if I get wet, but if this 12 string gets wet, it's done for. And then in 06, that we had a combination of rain and clear weather, and I'll tell you, to work under a tarp, that you know, you really gotta have a lot of stick to it, especially when you get older. You know, I mean, people on their young age, that's one thing, you know, but as you get older, it's just too much. So I think that's about it. Been great being here.
You got another song for us? You got about 5 minutes yet to go.
Well, I would have to go into I would have to probably go into something that's in public domain. I don't know. Can I do something that's not in public? Not in public domain?
We'll see if we can sneak it by him.
Okay. Okay. How about my favorite, City of New Orleans? Riding on the City of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rails. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 24 sacks of mail. Along the southbound Odyssey, the train rolls out of Kankakee and moves along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name and switch shots full of old black and graveyards full of rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm a train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be going 500 miles to the hills down. Stealing cars by an old man on the club car. Penny up high, nobody's keeping score. And I pass the paper bag to hold the bottle, and feel the wheels rumble beneath the floor. And the sons of Portman Porters and the sons of engineers ride the daddy's magic carpet made of steel. Their mothers with their babes asleep are rocking to that gentle beat. On the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm a train that goes the city of New Orleans. I'll be good 500 miles to Wales long. Nighttime in the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Harper Hellman will be there by morning. The Mississippi darkness rolling down to the sea. And all towns and people seem to fade into a battery. That steel rails till I heard the news. The conductor sings this song again. The passengers will please refrain. This train will disappear in railroad blues. I'm singing, good morning, America, how are you? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm a train that goes the city of New Orleans. I'll be going 500 miles till the rail's done. I'll be going 500 miles till the rail's done. Woo! That is one of my favorites.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I learned that off. I used to borrow records or tapes and I'd listen to them and play a little bit, write the words down, play a little bit, write the words down. I don't read music. I did in classical piano. My background is classical music up until I was 14. While we're at it, let's do some rockabilly. I did There's Canoe. Your cheating heart will make you. You'll cry and cry, try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and cry